Welcome. This how-to video will show you how to create and share a calendar using Google Apps. We'll start with how to create a new calendar. Simply go to My Calendar, hit the drop-down box, create new calendar, provide a calendar name with a short description, add your location, which improves search ability. Make sure your calendar's country and time zone is selected. You may display your time zone if you feel it's necessary. The most important thing is making sure your calendar sharing properties are correct. Click Share this calendar to enable. Automatically share this calendar with everyone in your organization will be enabled. If you want to make it public for everyone in the world to see it, click Make this public. You must be able to see all event details in order for people to be able to see the actual events that you've posted. If you have only free and busy, it'll hide the details, but it will show that there are items on your calendar. Managing a calendar can be a tough job, so you may want to delegate. In order to add a person, simply provide their address. You can say they can see all your detailed events. They can manage and change events and sharing. They can just make changes to events, or they can only see when you're free. I would like to give this person properties to make changes and manage sharing because I want to delegate this responsibility to them. And simply click Create Calendar. It will prompt you to make sure you do want this to be a public calendar. Select Yes. Now I have a new calendar listed. Once you have a new calendar listed, if you would like to create an event and add it to that calendar, it's simple. Select which calendar you want. I would like it to go on my demo calendar. You can select a color. You can even add an attachment if you know that this event has an attachment that needed, or add a reminder. Make sure that it's a public event if you want it to be seen by everybody. And then simply click Save. This event has been added to my calendar. Another nice feature is if you have an event on your calendar and you need to move it to another calendar, simply go into the event, hit Copy to my calendar. It'll automatically give you the choice to put it back on any other calendar. Hit Save. As you can see, my items are color coded, so the things that are on my Productivities LLC calendar, which is the default calendar, are in the golden, and items that are in the demo calendar that I just created are red. Now we would like to add other people's calendar. This is a nice feature when you're working in an organization. You can add a coworker's calendar by simply typing their name. They must be on your same domain. And now this person can see all of my calendar. Anything that was on my calendar, they now see. At any time, they can remove or hide my calendar. And they can no longer see that. Another great feature is the ability to add calendars by URL. If you know there's a calendar out there that you would like to follow, you can simply add its URL. Or if you have your calendar open and go click on it, it'll automatically ask you to import it. For instance, our website has a calendar of events happening within the city of Pittsburgh that we feel are productive and innovative. So if someone's on our website, they can simply go over to this and say add Google Calendar. It says, do you want to add this calendar? I do. Now we can see everything that was on Productive Innovations calendar, and we didn't actually have to go out and select any item. Every time that Productive Innovations calendar is updated, it'll automatically show me the update on this calendar. It's a nice way for if you coordinate with a bunch of different organizations and all of you are on Google Apps, you can collaborate together without duplicating the work over and over again. Now that I've showed you how to create a new calendar, add other people's calendar within your organization, as well as add other calendars from um, public calendars that are available, let's talk about how to embed a calendar. So I'm going to use the demo calendar. I'm going to hit the drop down box next to it, and I'm going to go to my calendar settings. As we can see, we've already made sure that this was set up when we did this. Now it says embed this calendar. It will automatically embed your calendar code for you, but you can also customize it. Simply add a calendar title. You can decide which buttons you want to show, the title, navigation buttons, the date, print icon, which I always recommend leaving on because some people are still paper generated, tabs, which relate to your month, week, and agenda, calendar list. This is great if you have more than one calendar floating out there or you're going to embed more than one calendar on a site, and your time zone. Decide which view you want people to see, whether it's your week, the month, or agenda. I recommend if you're going to use it on your website or blog, on the front page to use the agenda format as we did over here on Productivity LLC, because it kind of just keeps a running list of what's going on and it makes it nice, neat, and clean. If you're going to dedicate a full page to your calendar, it's great to use the month view. You can decide how big or small it shall be, which day it starts on, the language, and the default background, and if it should have a border. As you can see, it'll let me display more than one calendar at a time, which is where that tab for which calendars to embed come into play. Once you're done, click Update HTML. Control A will select all of it. Right click, copy, or Control C. And you can simply paste this HTML code into your website or blog in the proper place, and it will display. I would like to thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to send us an email at info@productivityllc.com.